Video. Oy vey. Where's the video? There she is. Yeah, see? Like the angle looks wrong. Does the camera need tilting down a bit?
It's not moved.
No idea. Either way. Right, let's get going. Let's get gaming, let's get going. Let's get my YouTube up showing. Give me a sec, guys. I am just setting myself up so I can watch my own live stream. Oh, there's someone already here. Hello. Hey, Shred Herring, that was quick. Right, I've got no noise in my headphones. There we go. Now I do. Right, let's... What were we doing yesterday? It wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. We were setting up a skill point. So, let's see. Hello, welcome to the live. Hopefully it'll start popping up in your names at some point. Right, running no longer creates sound. That's kind of boring. We've got one open on that one. Birds of Prey, we've got options here. So, Talon Strike. While forming, aim at the ground while holding... Ooh, I like that. Yeah, let's go for this one. Right, give me one momento. Puff needs to blow smoke. Right, so, what are our missions currently? Our missions, should we choose to accept them, are... Let's have a look. Do you know what? I swear, I take one day off my game and I forget what I'm doing. Okay. Looked at my phone as this popped up. Same spook level when you go to the message as someone on Facebook and you... Yeah, honestly, yeah, I get that when you go onto Facebook and you're planning to message someone and suddenly they pop up and they're like, hello! But yeah, yay, welcome! Do you know what, let's go and do this one, because we haven't done... That's up here, so let's fast travel, because we're lazy.
The Witch King attempts to regain what was lost. He will succeed only in...
Ooh, and we've got an online vendetta. But yeah, Shred, how you doing? Are you having a good day? I see a greenie. Let's go see if that green guy's got any info for me. Dirty. Right, yep, we've got someone over here. We've got Muzu the Grim. And we got a fight. Let's do. Well, karate, I've kicked your ass. Or you might kick mine. Oh yeah, mother effer. I'm gonna use this fight feeling fine. I poison you. Now I'll pull out your freaking spine. Stupid root. Don't know why that song comes. As soon as I start a fight, that song comes into my head. I guess because it's. Or the other one is. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. But I don't know very much of that song. I don't even know the tune after that. Why are you... Stop running! Run! Stop running and die like an orc. Who is this Neil? 8 months of stress over welfare cuts before today's announcement, so I had about 2 hours sleep. So, a tad stale. How about you? I honestly do not pay any attention to politics or welfare or anything like that, simply because I know for a fact that it would ruin the very little sleep I already have. So I can completely understand the stress and the anxiety over everything. I have no idea what was announced today. Feel free to tell me, like, I'm always happy to learn, but I have no idea what's happened. But I'm sorry that it has left you with very little sleep and feeling stale, because that absolutely sucks. With me, I slept alright, but I had some weird ass dreams. I dreamt, I'm dying here. Yeah, I had some weird ass dreams last night. Like, lately my dreams have been really, really, really vivid. And I had a dream that I was going on holiday, but I was also going to a wedding, but I was also going to a school function. And all of these things were happening simultaneously. And yeah, it was all very vivid. It was all very. I'm very tired because although I slept for like 12 hours, because my mind was so active dream-wise, I feel like I've had 0 sleep. And then the day before, the reason I wasn't on yesterday was because I had barely any sleep the day before. So it was just a case of, yeah. I was absolutely knackered all of yesterday trying to fall asleep, trying to have a nap, and it just wasn't happening. But today, I'm feeling alright. Like I said, tired, but I'm surviving. Ooh. Hello.
You accomplished nothing. The idea belonged to the Witch King.
I'm looking forward to this weekend though. My son will be able to finally come back, because he hasn't been here for a couple of weeks because I haven't been well, but I'm not on the medications that I was on. Right.
They will not. A Caragor would help us cover ground more quickly.
Sorry, let me just concentrate on this for a sec.
We should find LOTR.
Would help if I didn't miss.
What is happening? She could be watching us right now.
For the Witch King, I must reclaim this hide here.
Alright, boo.
Chosen! You are not chosen!
I had those vivid dreams also where I have about a fortnight's experience in the one night after playing Tomb Raider. That rock climbing was exhausting. Do you know what? I can completely empathize with that. I have had dreams that feel so vividly real. Where, like, I've had one where I was escaping from an ex who was not a very nice person, and weirdly, in my nightmares are the only times where I'm actually still in my wheelchair. So I was pushing myself and like trying to get away from him and all that sort of thing. And when I woke up, I absolutely believed that it was all one of those things where I'd actually been pushing my wheelchair and running and escaping and all that jazz. And when I woke up, I felt absolutely exhausted. I felt like I had been for a 20-mile run. How dare you roar at me? Ah, Caragor, stop me in here. Good, Caragor. Stop being enraged and be broken. Or be dead. That works too. But yeah, I've had those dreams where it feels like you've done so much during the dream, like you've been on a marathon race, or you've climbed buildings, or you've done all sorts and everything, but you're in a dream, so it didn't actually happen, but even so, the adrenaline, I think it's the adrenaline rush you go through at the time that it just makes it feel so real, and it makes your body react as if it was real. Like, you're still releasing the adrenaline, you're still going through all the emotions that you would, but yeah. Insanity. Ooh, he's Beast Spotter. Awesome.
I will kill you, then reclaim this tower for the Witch King. Your body will rot in its
But yeah,
shadow.
even if you're not physically going through it, your mind is. It's kind of like not hallucinations and stuff, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to explain it, but it's like when you go through a trauma. No, I need to mount his cargo. Get him off his cargo. Yeah. Where did his cargo go? Oh, his cargo must have died. Well, I'm not getting that last thing, but oh well.
This gob is nothing.
Oh, there's a cargo there. Don't run into the fire, stupid. Oh, I killed the cargo. Oh, I am... Let's try this again.
I'll strike you down.
I just want to kill one more so that I can kill 7 orcs. Haha! Killed the 7 orcs, right. Let's kill this bugger, because he's just being annoying now. Yeah, go Caragor! You are mine, Suki. Suki is mine. Ah, you bugger. Screw it, let's fight him to the death.
Die, worm!
Well, that was easy. He just died. No, don't climb up the wall, you silly Caragor. Go towards where we're aiming.
Indeed. When the final tower is ours, we should turn our attention to finding the ritual's location.
Right, we've killed 7 orcs while mounted. So that mission, the side mission is done. So we don't have to pay attention to any of these idiots. Oh crap, that is a lot of Caragors that we're about to run past. Run! Run, Caragor, run!
Did you hear that?
Nope, didn't hear a thing. Don't know what you're on about.
Log.
Vulnerable to stealth. So if we're careful, we might be able to stealth kill him. Oh no, I killed my Caragor. That wasn't what I meant to do. And I brutalized the wrong person.
persist with
What did you call me?
futile? This hide here belongs to the Witch King!
And so do you, Ranger.
Oh, do I now? That's what you're wishing.
Clear away from the campfires!
Sorry, Caragor. You were the first to go. Of course, it's a Vault Breaker. I keep missing the people I'm actually aiming for.
The Brave Walker's here! It's clean off! Let me at him!
Right, he's a Vault Breaker. So let's kill the other buggers first, and then we'll go and hide.
I'll have your head!
Together, we will serve the Witch King.
Down you talk! Let's see your guts!
Your force is inevitable.
Ah, crap, I got stuck in a bear trap. Right, I wonder if I can hide. Because he's vulnerable to stealth. Oh, there's arrows. If not, there's arrows over there. Right, they don't currently know where I am. And there's arrows down there as well.
Where'd he get
Haha. Well, we killed Flog the Chosen at least.
Then rid yourself of this wraith.
Shine a light.
The Witch King is not
Mwaha. Right, what did you say? Sorry, I missed this, but then I'm like, this is taking the piss. Wait, is this a dream? Better wake myself up. And bing, wake up at grumpy and extra tired. Do you know what? Yeah. What I find even worse, though, is I call them layered dreams. So, if you know what Inception is, it's kind of like the opposite of that, I think. I've never actually watched Inception. But basically, I'm in the first level of dream. It's a nightmare. Bad things happen. I realise I'm in a dream. And I've got this little trick that if I'm stuck in a nightmare and I realise I am in a nightmare, I shake my head from side to side violently inside the dream and it wakes me up. However, sometimes it doesn't fully wake me up. It wakes me up into the next level of dream. So I think that I'm awake. Reggie, stop reorganising my stuff. I think that I'm awake. But no, it's just the next level of dream. And then I do it again. I wake up again. I try again. And next level. And the most I think was 7 layers of dream, where I just kept waking up into a further and further layer. And when I finally woke up, this was back when I was with my ex-husband. When I finally woke up, I woke him up and just screamed in his face, "Is this real? Am I real? Is this real life?" Because at that point, I did not believe that I was even in real existence, because I'd been in through so many layers of dream that I didn't know what reality even was at that point. It was terrifying. Right. Still haven't managed that one. No. Oh, we've leveled up, so we can level these up now. Can't level that up. Excuse me. Right. 2 stealth attacker captain. Let's see. Have we got any others? Blimey, I'm gonna need a pinky wafer after that story. What's a pinky wafer? Oh, you mean pink wafer sweet? Pink wafer chocolates. Are they chocolates? I don't know. I love pink wafers. They're one of my favorite biscuits. I never find them anywhere anymore. Right, 3 weapons to kill a poison enemy. Okay. Sell that one, because it's of no use. Nope. Right, we've got nothing to do, so let's upgrade our... Oh crap, I'm an idiot. I'm selling them. Hi vey. Why do Viscounts taste of mint foil? Because the mint chocolate's wrapped in foil. Have I just stupidly sold? Yes, I have just gone around selling all of my really decent gear. I am a bloody idiot at times. I was pressing the wrong button. See what I mean by I am not awake right now? Like that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We've got plenty more to kill. We've got plenty more to collect. We can do this. Right, let's have a look at our quests. So we've done all of those ones at the moment. All of those ones at the moment. Them ones, them ones, them ones. We haven't done that one. Let's go do that. Unlock. Unlock 2+2 swords of oopsie poopsie. Do you know what? Yes, that is exactly what I've just done. I'm gonna have a quick snack. I mean, I am a snack, but the snack is gonna have a snack because I think my brain needs some sugar power. If I can get the bloody thing open, yes. Chewits Extreme. These are one of my favourite sweets. This is probably going to burn like a mother because I've currently got a blister on the inside of my mouth, but I don't care. I love these. It may be worth the pain. We shall see. Right. I think that's caramelism.
Our army is ready.
What?
Then it is time to take the fortress of Narn.
Was that supposed to be punny? Was it just a misunderstanding? Oh, we already have an active death threat. I love that I've taken over most of these people. Caramelism. I got a snack eating a snack. I like it. We can't unlock him yet, so confirm. Oh my god. Right, I will get back into this game. I will get back into the gist of it in a minute and stop effing around. Apparently I'm killing him too. Why not? Right. Oh, I'm trying to drop on his head and he's already spotted me. Oh well. Whee! Stabby. For God's sake. I am not playing well today. Alright, let's... I know it was a worm, but there's no info that I need right now. Nope, I'm gonna fight until I am either dead or I actually win a fight, because... Seriously, what is wrong with me? Come on! I know I'm tired, but jeez. There's only 4 of them. Well, at least I got my button right. Didn't even have to look at it or anything. But yeah, other than existential crises, what else have you been up to today? I've literally done sweet F all, but I've had an enjoyable day so far, at least. I've been sitting binging, watching, I've been sitting binge watching Chicago Med on YouTube Shorts. The funny thing is, I've never ever in my life watched Chicago Med, but I am so intrigued by it right now. Thank you, Caragor, for not wanting to kill me. But yeah, I've been binge watching medical shows lately. Me and my partner are watching House right now, which I absolutely love House. House is one of my favourite TV shows of all time. But yeah, I want to watch The Resident, I want to watch The Good Doctor, I want to watch all of them, honestly. Are there any shows you guys would recommend? What are your favourite TV shows at the moment? They can be old, new, borrowed, blue, whatever. If they sound interesting, I will add them to my ever-growing list. I have 2 lists on my phone, one for films and one for TV shows. And it keeps getting longer and longer, but me and my partner are determined that we are going to eventually watch them all. Right now we've got 3 on the go, or there might be more. But we're watching House, we're watching The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, which is awesome. Well, technically right now we're playing the interactive game that is the final season of it. What else are we watching? We'll watch... I pressed Y, how dare you? Not Y, triangle. Y angle. Yeah, we're watching House... Oh, and True Blood as well, that's the other one. Yeah, so House, True Blood, and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. But we have a habit, we switch between them. I will have a read of that in just a second. Right, hang on. Me up to today, my godmother popped in to visit my mum today, so I gave her an offcut of speaker cable to take home. My current fixation hobby is audio, and my godfather is brave enough to ask about it. That's awesome! I've been wanting to make my shed into an audio studio, well, a music studio. I've got my microphone, I got that a few weeks ago. It's one of those stand mics that's got the circly bit around them, because I'm a singer. If you haven't noticed by this point when I randomly break out into song. But my son is also really into music, so we got him a keyboard not long ago, and he's teaching himself how to play. And that's the one thing I've never been able to do. I can sing, but I cannot play an instrument to save my life. So I want to encourage it as much as possible while he's still interested. Ooh, okay. thought I'd get him some better speaker cables for his setup as a thank you for listening to my long ADHD answers. But the wires I have in mind might not fit, so I gave him a piece to try first. Do you know what? That makes absolute perfect sense. Okay, we need to recruit more followers before we can do this one. But yeah, my partner has autism, my son is being tested for autism, so the ADHD rants, oh, believe me, I understand them well. My son's current obsessions are music and space. My partner's are always history. And of course it makes sense I only do logic. I mostly do emotion. Logic is out the window, which is why me and my partner work. I do the emotional side, he does the logical side. And, you know, it makes the world make a bit more sense to the other. Right. So, 3 aerial ranged kills. I still don't know what that means. Give me a second to find out what an aerial ranged kill actually means. Shadow of War. Aerial ranged kill. And it's not cheating, because as you watched last time, I tried to work out what it was, couldn't do it. You go into Bird of Prey, and... Okay, so you've just got to kill someone during Bird of Prey. Let's give it a shot, literally. Let's kill this bagger first, get him out of the way. Yeah, it's nice of you to help him. I mean, like... Oh, someone avenged my death. How lovely. And yes, we have worked out how to do an aerial ranged kill finally. Ah, damn it. Right, we now know how to do it, just whether I can actually do it. That's 2. That's 3. We actually did it. We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Bellissimo! We did it! Who knows what that's from? But yeah, like I was saying, sorry. It's really nice of you to help your godparents out. Like, sometimes people need assistance, and sometimes the best people to give them that are the neurodivergents who spend their entire day obsessing over that particular subject. I mean, if someone wants to know something about musicals or about singing or about anything like that, I'd happily teach them. Or same with serial killers and the psychology behind it. I'm very, very interested in that. I absolutely love watching serial killer documentaries or things like Bailey Sarian. Murder Mystery and Makeup. Like, my poor partner, though, I listen to things to go to sleep. Like, I listen to podcasts and stuff. And sometimes it'll be the infographic show, like watching things where it's documentaries about people's lives and stuff like that. But other times, I'm listening to literal serial killer documentaries. And my poor partner, he has to sit there trying to get to sleep while listening to And then he murdered her, and then he did this to her, and then he did that to her, and then he peeled their skin off. And I'm just like, I'm happily sitting there, just like, yeah, this is awesome. Well, not awesome, but this is interesting. And he's just like, oh, I'm gonna have nightmares. Oh, you're level 31, and you're a Warmonger Beastmaster. So hang on, I think, I might be wrong, but I think we've got something where I've got someone for a Warmonger tribe. Is it that one? No, that's Online Vendetta. Oh, for crying out loud. Not there. Have I actually got... No, they're there. Recruit an all... Oh, yes, we level 40 or higher. No. Never mind. Right. My last sweet. Oh, I've covered me light. Put myself in darkness. Right. Let's just check these things. Ooh! Oh, we got 2 greens too, so we can take the... Again, wrong buttons. What is wrong with me? But now we can upgrade this green. And then let's have a look. So it can either give us increased health, increased armor, or less damage to followers. Right. Let's go with Eeny Meeny Makalaka Air I Dominaka Stick a Lollipop on Old Tom Tush. If Tush doesn't agree, out goes number 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the middle. Top and bottom, start at the bottom. Ip dip dip, my blue ship sails on the water like a cup and saucer. OUT spells out. So we're going with a rune, 30% damage to followers. So is that this one? Oh no, this is yeah. Okay. And then increase health. And we'll increase the chance of that. Cool. Sarah, let me see what we said. What kind of music do you like? I'll answer that one in a second. If only it were just today. I've spent 7 years obsessively learning about the science surrounding it. Most people don't need to be aware of the complex physics of wires. So dull. Do you know what? If it interests you and it makes you happy, it's not dull. It's your life. It's what makes you happy. If you enjoy learning about these things and talking about these things, find someone who'll listen. There's Reddit groups. I am certain. It does not matter what the niche is. There is always a niche. There is always a group for your niche. And online is the best place to find it. But obviously, like, if you can find in-person groups, that's even better. But obviously, like, it's finding a community that works. Like, for me, the reason I watch the serial killer documentaries that I do is because she makes me feel like a normal person. She makes me feel like I'm not a weirdo for enjoying these things. And that's what you want. You want someone who makes you feel at home with your passion, with what you love. Music-wise, I am very eclectic. I enjoy all sorts of music, but my favourites are pop punk, like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, them sorts of things. I like the old school emo bands, so Shine a Light, hang on. Yeah, I like the old school emo bands. I also love Avril Lavigne, Pink. Ooh, he's already been branded by me once. He didn't like it apparently. But I also love I love Eminem, I love Rihanna, I love I get it, he's frostproof. So I will read your message in a second when I either die or get some. Oh shit. Stabby, stabby.
You're not so smart.
Wonder if I can.
He appeared out of nowhere. One step ahead.
Right, what is
Nosco.
fear of brutality? Right, so. Right, so if he's got a fear of brutality, if I brutalize him, is that going to scare him? Yes.
Away with that. You can't. You drew blood on the tongue.
But he's adapted. Haha! That Shaman reduces level. Okay. Right. Give me a second. Let me have a quick drink. Dr. Pepper sponsor me. Pizza, sponsor me. Apologies if I burp. I have needed that all day. My partner got it from the shop. It's ice cold. Ice cold fizziness sometimes just... Oh. Right, hang on. So, turns out the neurodivergent is why my hearing is so acute. But like Hercule Poirot, I have no idea how to pronounce that surname. The flaws stand out and I can't get past it. I need to remove all the problems so I can finally become immersed. So, less about what it's like and what it's stopping me from enjoying the music films that I so desperately want to. Lol. It ain't easy being cheesy. Do you know, the amount of times where, like, my particular addiction is making sure that my... Excuse me. I knew that burp was coming. So, even though I do YouTube and TikTok all the time, my obsession is making sure that the videos are perfect. And even though sometimes there is absolutely zero things wrong with the video, like noise-wise, acting-wise, whatever, I'll see that one little discrepancy, that one thing that makes it imperfect, and it ruins it for me, and I have to redo it, and I'm like, and I'll sit there and I'll say things like, right, the facial expressions were perfect, but the emotion was off, or the lip syncing was perfect, but the facial expressions are off, or just that one tiny thing that makes you feel like it's not perfect. Like, it's part of why I started streaming instead of just doing my TikToks and my YouTubes, because there is no perfection when you're streaming. Things go wrong, and it's kind of like I am forced into knowing that these things can't be perfect, like these things can't. It's kind of like immersion therapy, I guess, where I am forcing myself to be happy with, oh, you're immune to execution, you bugger.
Have a taste.
Right, hang on. Yep, the need for perfection. It really is. It's relatable to every single person, because at the end of the day, everyone wants things to be perfect. Everyone wants life to turn out exactly as they wish, and exactly... But you want things to be exactly right, even when it's impossible. And sometimes it's linked to trauma, sometimes it's mental health, sometimes it's, you know, ooh, I've been saved. Thank you, Tars. The way he landed, that was brilliant. Yeah, everyone wishes for perfection, but the thing is, perfection doesn't exist. As much as we want it to, as much as we beg for it, it doesn't exist. And you can beat yourself up over and over and over again for wanting things to be exactly the way you want them to be, or you can try to accept it, which is easier said than done, especially in the ADHD part of life, because at the end of the day, your condition, it forces you to want things to be perfect, and it points out all the little insecurities. Not with that attitude. Yes, exactly. I probably, I try to force myself to be more positive than I actually am. And so sometimes I have to accept less than perfect. But you are right. With that attitude, nothing will ever be perfect for me. But I am happy to accept that. Not that I'm saying that the fact that you can't accept it is a problem. No, not at all. Your reality and my reality are completely different things. What you face on a day-to-day basis is completely different to what I face. Your conditions, your mentality, everything. Completely different. And that's okay. We are human. None of us are the same. Even twins aren't the same. Even twins that pretend to be the same person aren't the bloody same. Like, to be human is to be different. And is to have issues that no one else completely understands. They may partially understand. They may understand a lot. But no one is gonna understand you perfectly, and that's part of the imperfection. I was not meant to press that button. You wrote a song around this theme. Please tell me you've got a recording of it, because I would love to see it on your channel. I wrote a song a while ago about depression and anxiety. So I think I may have already sang it on here. I'm not sure. It was in my head the other day. But yeah, I wrote a song expressing what it's like to be in the darkness of your own mind. I've written a lot of songs, actually. I could play one in a minute, actually. But I wrote one... well, I've written a lot, but I have to write them through, song creating apps. Not because I can't sing, but because I can't write music. Cannot write music to save my life. And I'll sit there and I'll put it in, and annoyingly, it's never ever right, which is why half of them don't get uploaded. But the thing is, I have friends in the music industry that play instruments, But because I don't know what I want my song to sound like until I know what I want it to sound like, it makes it, feck off, Caragor. Like, I've got so many ideas in my head and I just can't perfect them, so they never get released. Just lyrics so far. I'd like to learn to sing again because of health and to play instruments, but again, I'd have to do it all perfectly, so that makes starting a project very daunting. Well, if you ever want someone who can sing it on your behalf, I would happily do that for you. And I can always do different versions. I can sing, like, if you have music, if you had someone create music for you, I would quite happily sing along to it as long as I know what I'm meant to be singing. The problem I've got is creating my own music, which I know you just said is the same problem you've got, but there is an app, give me 1 second. The app that I use is called Donna, Donna, and this isn't sponsored, it's literally just the app I use. So, for example, I'll play you one of the ones I wrote. Just wear a beard, people will still believe it's me. Yeah, I'm quite mannish. I already grow a beard. Well, I'm not kidding, but... Right, so, now, be warned, there is a theme of domestic abuse here, but... Is this it? Hang on, this is the wrong one. This is what I mean by they're not always perfect. It must, it's the same song. This is it. Can you hear that? As it feels the bottle drain lost off, I truly wish that mine would stop. As best I know all too well, that I'm in the back of my own hand. As I start to retreat out of the room, what you begin to say, you tower over me. No more staying, no more power and pain. Repeating history. This is my sweet kiss. Tell you what. Instead of attempting to listen to it through that, I'll upload the music video to my YouTube channel later on. Like I say, annoyingly, I don't have a version with my own voice yet because, ironically, I need to learn the words. But oh, hello. Yeah, ironically, I need to learn the words to my own song. I know it, it's just one of those that I've written so many versions of it, or I've tried to write so many versions of it, that sometimes it gets confused.
I see him.
Stabby, stabby. I have no idea what I was talking about. This is what I mean by my brain is completely blank at the moment. I've run out of time. Oh. Oh, okay. That's alright. It starts again. So we can get the ledge. and then we'll stealth kill people. But yeah, push me down, pull my hair, isn't that how you show me you care? Grab my throat, scream in my face, you were an absolute disgrace. If this is what true love is, I don't wanna feel it anymore. You grabbed my heart out of my chest and stomped it out on the floor. Every night I watch as your beers deplete, knowing exactly what fate I'd meet. As you finish the bottle, drain the last drop, how I truly wish them time would stop. The next steps I know all too well, better than the back of my own hand. As I start to retreat out of the room, up you begin to stand. You tower over me. No more pain over... Wait. No disdain, overpowering pain. Repeating history. Your sweet kiss... No. This is what I mean, I get confused, but... Yeah, it's one of those that I need to learn it properly, but... That's my favorite tune of it. Like, but yeah, using Donna, even if you can't write music, it's an AI music app, which I know AI music sucks, but at least I can get a tune, and then I can work from that. Whereas at the moment, unless I pay people to write music for me, AI music is my only option.
You see these two lads here to the left and the right? They have a very specific plan for you. And I'm... Oh, right. They just want me to shut up and kill you.
Oh crap. Nope. No. I will not be allowing that flag. Well, that was quick. Recruit.
I am yours.
Stay and fight for me. The subject matter is not nice to hear about, but it does work very well. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Unfortunately, my life... Well, it's one of those, they say, art imitates life, doesn't it? And unfortunately, my life has been one filled with a lot of trauma from lots of different scenarios, which isn't fun, isn't nice, but... Like I said before, the life you get is the life you get. And I would rather create something beautiful out of all of that pain than suffer in silence. And at the end of the day, me sharing my stories and me sharing my experiences, it helps people realize that they're not alone. I talk about my disability a lot because at the end of the day, it's an invisible disability. Looking at me here, you wouldn't know I'm a full-time wheelchair user. Like, it's impossible to tell me sitting here with... Oh, hello, ghouls. It's impossible for anyone to tell what my disabilities are just sitting here talking to you. Maybe when I'm out in my wheelchair, it's a bit more obvious. But even then, no one has any clue what conditions I actually have. And then I've been through various stages of abuse, neglect, all that sort of stuff. And art imitates life, so all of my songs, they do have a bit of a depressing theme, but they always have a mentality of positivity behind them. So yes, this bad stuff happened, but the good stuff's still on its way. Like, admittedly, my childhood was crap. Like, it was absolute crap. But now, as an adult, I can look back and I know what happened was wrong in certain... I won't go into any more detail because, like I say, I don't know how old you are. And I mean, hell, you could be my kid pretending to be someone, but you're not. But no, I mean, it's one of those where I like to share my experiences as much as possible because it helps other people. Like, it might hurt me a tiny bit, but it also could help 5 or 6 people who think that they were alone, and really, they now know that they're not the only people going through a certain situation, and that there is happiness at the end of that long dark tunnel. That's both relatable to my own songwriting approach and uniquely different. Okay, I'm intrigued. Do you mind elaborating what you mean? Like, do you mean in the sense that you... okay, actually, yeah, please elaborate, because I actually don't know what you mean by the same but different, because there are so many ways that could be interpreted, so I'd rather not assume. And yeah, it's gonna be inhuman. Everyone is uniquely different, even if they're doing something exactly the same. But there's millions of cereals. Like, cereal is cereal at the end of the day. It is something made of wheat or rice or grains that you eat for breakfast. But there are thousands upon thousands of cereals.
And then we'll see how you really fight.
And it's the same with people. People may be very similar. People may be very, very, very similar. They may do exactly the same things at exactly the same time of day at the exact same school. Doesn't mean they're the same, not even slightly. I'm glad you pop on because I really like the random conversations we have. It's quite fun.
Here we go, you beast. It's
Oh, he grabbed.
Fear the dark.
Oh crap! Hang on.
Like that.
Alright, let me just mount these caragors and then... He's bringing more caragors? Right, I will have a look at what you said in just a second. I was just about to grab him. Right, so give me 1 second. So what did you say? So my songs are always unplanned and spontaneous outpouring of negative emotions. Sort of like the non-verbal half of my head temporarily gets handed the mic and I have to try and write it down. Do you know what? That is exactly my writing experience. Like, sometimes they're positive. I always try to give them a positive, uplifting ending, because it's like my emotional brain kind of argues. So it's like, oh my god, all this shit happened, all this is bad and worse and horrible, and all these things have happened, and we need to get it written down in a song. Like, I have got poems upon poems upon poems about my trauma, but that other part of my brain where it's like, no, we want to be happy, we want to be lively, we don't want people to cry from this. Like, hang on. Ow. Sorry about that. Sometimes I've got a condition with my throat that means sometimes I can't swallow, so that just kind of acted up a bit there. But I wrote a poem in school. We were given, like, you know when your teacher writes a load of words on the board, and then they're like, make a poem from some of these words. And so I picked, there were loads of different ones, and I picked all the dark ones. And I wrote a poem so dark that my teacher called CPS and had me do a CPS interview because she thought I was being abused at home. I wasn't. I was being abused, but not at home. But, yeah, it was just one of those where it was that dark and that horrible and that horrific that my teacher instantly called in authorities because a child of the age of, I think I was 12, one, shouldn't know about the subjects I was writing about, and two, probably shouldn't have had thoughts as deeply dark as mine were. So yeah, I actually use Reddit. Reddit is one of those places where I trauma dump with my poetry. Like, anything that's too dark goes on my private Reddit. No one has access to my private Reddit, except my other half. But before it goes, but oh, write it down before it goes. Okay. But each song is deeply bleak in its own way, and the use of language often obeys its own laws. But the musical style that I hear with it is slow and heavy and atmospherically painful. But there isn't a positive message, it's more pointing out injustice, exploring the feelings, allowing the listener to bathe in my emotion, and perhaps find a relatable catharsis there. I love that. That's freaking incredible. Like, I love songs or poetry or that just drags me deep in and makes me sit there and feel exactly what the person might have been feeling in that time. Pardon me. That is a skill in itself, to be able to embrace your own emotion, first of all, like the things that drag you down, but also to be able to bring people with you on that emotional journey. Like, yeah, I think that's incredible. Well done. Like, I am proud of you, which probably doesn't mean much from a stranger on the internet, but I am proud that you are putting yourself out there, even if it's on paper or on your phone or however you write down your poetry. You need an outlet. Outlets are safe, and outlets that are safe and good for the soul are always worth it. Like, I've been writing poetry since I was old enough to write. My son writes poetry as well, actually. And sometimes my son's poems are dark because, although he hasn't been through a terrible childhood, I mean, it's not perfect. No one's is, but he's been through a relationship I was in where the ex was abusive. He's had to go through gaining and losing a brother. He's had to go through homelessness twice in his life. And it's just, you know, it's not a honed skill, it's automatic. It's just that I recently started writing it down rather than left. Hang on. I can't take credit for it because it's not a honed skill. It's just that recently I started to write it down rather than letting it all evaporate forever as I have for 30 years. Do you know what? I get that. But you may not think it's a skill, but poetry really is. Whether it's rhyming poetry, whether it's haikus, whether it's anything. For all you know, you've been honing that skill in the back of your mind for years. Every time you've read someone else's poem, every time you take in the information, the way to make it rhyme, the way to make it to get it to rhythmically move. It is a skill, even though you may not have practiced it or honed it, as you say. You've still gotten there. You've still made it interesting and relatable and stuff like that. I would absolutely love to see your poetry, though. I know you've got a channel. I followed you the other day, and I know you've only got one video, but what would you think about like sharing your poetry? Or if you want someone to share your poetry, I would quite happily, if you sent it over to me, I'd happily share it for you. Like, we can keep it anonymous as to whose poetry it is, whether it's mine or yours, or I can give you full credit if that's what you prefer. It's just, yeah. I hope my brain isn't a sponge. There's probably germs by now. Yeah, you do have to change your sponge quite often. I have a thing about sponges, like, I absolutely hate how grimy they can get, so I'm like, I'm a bit ridiculous about it, but I tend to be like, I can wash the dishes 3 times with 1 sponge, then the sponge needs to be binned. So that's always on my shopping list, is sponges. Because, and I can't go with those, you know, the ones where they're like, oh, you can use it like this and then stick it in the washing machine, and I'm just like, no, it doesn't, no, it doesn't take away that germy thought in my mind. Like, I hate defrosting people who defrost food in the sink, because I'm like, you've just defrosted chicken in that sink, that's full of salmonella, and now you want me to wash my dishes in the salmonella sink? No, and then I have to scrub the sink with bleach, and yeah. I'm not OCD, definitely not. My house is a mess at the moment, but I go from extremes. So I'm either extremely messy when my mind is dark and messy and hard to concentrate and all that jazz, or I am a neat freak, but the neat freak part of me only comes out when the house has gotten to a point where I can't handle the mess anymore. And then suddenly I need to have everything clean and tidy and neat and everything. But it needs to be done now. Doesn't matter if I am currently paralyzed in a bed, like, I have migraines that paralyze me. And even then, I'm like, nope, I still want this, and this done. And it needs to be done last week, not now, not yesterday, done last week. And it drives me batty especially when I can't do it. Like right now, I've been talking all week about getting the house tidy, and my partner has been helping where he can, because he's been working and looking after me and all that, and it still drives me nuts. And now that I'm a little bit healthier, I'm like, I'm going to tidy up, I'm going to do this, and my partner's had to tell me, Sam, you cannot yet do that because you will end up injured again, and then you won't be able to have Elliot again. Which I'm aware of, I just don't like it. I mean, I will get the house tidy by the end of the week. Or tidy enough that we can get a cleaner in to do it properly. But yeah. Hang on, let me just see what you wrote. I might be open to doing some sort of musical collaboration, but it would need to wait a little while. Just got the leaky guttering fixed, but waiting for warmer weather to start cleaning the mold. Yeah, if ever you want to, you can message me. It makes my chronic fatigue work. Yeah. I absolutely, the cold weather F's me up to no end. Like, absolutely. The cold weather, it's part of the reason everything's a bit of a mess at the moment, because I cannot physically stay on top of it, because I'm in pain, I'm absolutely exhausted. It's not plausible. That's why my partner suggested us getting a clean. Well, I suggested, and then he agreed to us getting a cleaner in, because at least then I'm not putting myself through everything that knackers me out. Am I on a mission right now, or did it just tell me to poison the grog barrel because I was near it? It sent me here. Why did it send me here if there's nothing to do? I don't know. But yeah, it's just, I get what you mean, where it knackers you out, it makes it harder to breathe, it makes it harder to do anything.
I believe this statue depicts Galadriel, an elf queen from the legendary forest beyond Gondor. I found scant reference to her in the books, but I know her name.
Oh crap, I've lost the squashy in the bed.
She's said to have hair of gold and silver.
Find it in a minute.
She was an elven monarch of the First Age. What wonders she must have seen when the world...
1 second, guys. I need to find the squashy before it ends up melting into the bed. There it is. Rich bear. Rich bear. Reggie Bear likes squashies. I only give him 1. He's looking at me so judgmentally. He's like, no, I don't want it, mother. Oh, I missed. Did I miss a load of messages? Hang on. Reggie's asleep on the squashy. Sorry, hang on, let me, But yeah, the music thing, if you want to do a collab of some sort, feel free to message me on TikTok. It's the same name as it is on YouTube, and we can discuss that. That is not a problem, and whenever you're ready. Because, like I say, at the moment, I'm knackered as well, so yeah, it would be a slow process, but happy to give it a go. Honestly, this will be the first time I've ever managed to get a cleaner. I've never been able to afford one, and unfortunately the council doesn't provide them, but we're looking into the cheapest possible options. There are cleaners out there that work cheaper because they get commissioned by the government, so we're hoping we'll be able to find one that's cheap in the area. We are friends in real life. Are we? Have you already told me? Are you Levi? I feel like I remember you telling me you existed, but my memory is terrible with people when I can see their faces. But now I'm intrigued as to who you are. I feel like you might have already told me now, and I've just completely missed it.
Did you know Galadriel?
Know her. She is an aunt of sorts.
You don't remember my email address from the MSN days? Dude, I don't remember people's email addresses from work from a year ago. Never mind MSN names. No, sorry. Now I really want to know who you are now. Oh, Christ on a cracker, that's so annoying. Are you going to tell me, or are you just going to torture me? I mean, feel free to torture me, because it's funny. But give me hints, actually. Don't tell me outright, give me hints. I haven't said, but I have dropped hints. I think it's cool you're also playing a game. Oh. Right. Have we met face to face, or is it a we met online thing? I haven't said, but I have dropped hints. It's cool you're also playing a game. Well, online. Adam? Dost thou have snakes? Oh crap. Oh, I died. Because I was trying to work out. Fresh. I know the name Fresh. Fresh. Oh god damn it, that is going to annoy me. You know when something echoes in your brain and you can't... Ah, no. Mr. Fresh. Yeah, that's why I went Fresh. Mr. Fresh, but I don't remember your actual name. Damn it! But thank you for supporting me.
This two-headed overlord.
That means I've known you for like, what, at least 16, 17 years. And I cannot remember who you are.
For now, but
I'm so sorry. I feel really bad now. Will you be up? You already... Oh, it is Adam. You have the snaky snakes. You need some party rings. That I don't understand. Oh, I just set things on fire. Brain food. You know what, I really do need brain food. Like, we're having fish finger butties with chips tonight for tea, which I'm very much looking forward to. Yeah, now it makes sense, all the things you've been saying, because I'm aware of your health concerns. And now I feel silly because I've told you a load of stuff that you already know about me, but it's okay. But yes, thank you for being here this entire time. Now I feel so loved. Thank you. I did wonder why he stuck around so long. I didn't mean to kill him. Oh well. I think I need a brain transplant and my brain food. God, I haven't thought of the name Mr. Fresh in years. Oh, hello. I mean, for the sake of the rest of the audience, it's worthwhile. Good, you're the only one watching. Well, no. I think that either it's just you watching and me watching my own stream, or there is someone else who stays here silently. But I'm honestly unsure. Oh. Ooh, there's someone over here. Let's... Do not resist! But yeah. What was the announcement you were talking about earlier then? Because obviously now I know you're in the UK. I mean, you can send me over on Facebook if you want. That's Sarah, that sneaky lurker. Honestly, probably. No, I haven't really spoken to Sarah in a while. Depending on which Sarah you're talking about, one of them I've kind of fallen out with. What was what about the UK? You said earlier about the policy reforms, or the policy changes to do with benefits. I wasn't sure if you were in a different country or whatever, so... But yeah, now I'm actually intrigued about what I missed. Like, is it something we should worry? I don't know, Sarah. It was the first name that sprang to mind. You didn't know, Sarah. You knew Trab. Lydia's mate. Tall, blonde. Used to be me, Lydia, and Sarah on.
What was that noise?
Well, that was the group you met back then. Let's go save this poor dude. Trabette, as you may remember. But yeah, it was me, Lydia, Sarah, and Laura back in those days. I haven't seen much of Lydia either, actually. Like, I saw her on my birthday last year. You were blonde once upon a time, so that doesn't help. Dude, I've had every colour of hair under the sun. I think I've been blonde once a month for the past 2 years. Because I have to bleach my hair before I dye it. Oh, you shush. I moved, so Reggie got offended. Sorry, wiggling my back brace around because my back's starting to hurt. At least you still have hair. Yeah, I mean, I might be going through menopause and going through all the male hormone crap, but at least I don't have male pattern baldness. That I can be thankful for. But I could do without the beard. like, you know. Let's go hunt this effer down.
He did not plan on us.
That was just me and Puff. Don't you worry about it.
No.
Quivering wreck. Flees in terror after seeing an unranged enemy. Vulnerable to stealth, so we all know what we're gonna do to him now. Fear of spiders, he'll have to fear me then. Can't wait, in a couple of weeks oh, there's two of them. No, I want to see the other one. The upper one. There we go. Soft target, beast spotter, soft headed. Did that just say infected? Infected with what? Infected with fear. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's go brutalize this douchebag. They're making Pip and Elsa. Give me a sec. Oh, he's immune to execution. I didn't check that bit. They're making Pip and LCWA harder to get is the main thing, but the details may reveal more. Do you know what? I'm going to have to actually have a look into this Pip ship, because people have been talking about it to me for weeks. Because I've been wanting to do this idea I've had, where I've been trying to set up an idea where basically I help people get their PIP by, one, giving them advice on their applications, and two, renting out recording machines, you know, so that they can do dual recording. Because yes, there are people who can do it on their phones, yes, there are people that can do it in each way, but I think that still, there are people who still use analog stuff, and they need to have something there to help them record, because when it comes to tribunals and shit, as much as you don't want to think that you'll have to go to a tribunal, like, you need that evidence, and you need to be able to prove that it hasn't been tampered with and all that jazz. No, they're both immune to execution, little bastards. So yeah, I've been wanting to set that up, and it wouldn't be an expensive service, like, it's going to be something that... Come here. There we go. It would be something where I literally charge the postage, and that's about all. But, yeah, people have been saying it's a bad idea on Reddit. And I'm just like, is it a bad idea, or do you just not like the idea?
See it. Oh no! Oh, I can't see it at all.
Yeah, I want to help people in any way I can, but obviously with all the PIP reforms and all the stuff that's coming through, I need to actually read into it before I try and get myself into that business. Command. Do I actually have anyone? Yeah. Not many left that aren't mine, no. Yeah, do you have any game requests, by the way? Anything you'd want to see me play? Because I've got plenty of games, I just don't know what to play. Like, I've got retro games, I've got Batman games, I've got all sorts. Oh, my ears just started ringing. Let's send you a death threat. Norsco. Yeah, I'll make you a deal. We'll work together on some songs and you can send me more snake skins. Because we were talking not too long ago about you getting more skins, weren't we? Because yes, my loving, amazing, horrible ex-husband threw them away on me. I think people at large may be too greedy to appreciate why non-profit organisations exist. I know. I think people at large may be too greedy to appreciate why non-profit organisations exist. They're the same people who find out you have a hobby and say, you could turn that into a business. Yeah, at the end of the day, once you turn a hobby into a business, the fun's gone. Like, okay, it might work for some people. Like, if me playing games becomes a business because I am able to, you know, monetize my videos or whatever, then maybe I can do it. But, like, I don't know. The amount of times where I've had an amazing hobby and I've been enjoying it and loving it and all that jazz, and then I decide to turn it into a business because someone suggested it to me. And when I do, I absolutely start hating the thing. Like, I was doing diamond art for a while, and I was doing it every single day. Like, I was absolutely loving it until I started trying to sell them. And as soon as I started trying to sell them, all the joy was gone, all the fun was gone, because suddenly I have deadlines and I have requests and I have people breathing down my neck because they want it done before Christmas or before whatever. Whereas before, all I was doing was ding, 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 ding. This is fun. So I've decided with my hobbies, at most, my plans are to share them on YouTube, on Reddit, not Reddit, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, that sort of thing, so that I can still enjoy the actual hobbies without them being forced into, you know, into a business. Let's go do this one. Help him with his hunt. They see escapism and want to make it a chore. Like, this is what I was escaping from. Exactly. I colour in to minimise the effect on my mental health when I'm having a bad day. I don't want that to become a business where I have to colour in for other people, where I have to use specific colours because that's what the person wants. Or, like, it's no longer fun then, because I've been forced to do my form of escapism for someone else. I've been made to make something to their specifications as opposed to just letting my mind run free with it. I mean, I'm happy to sell the art pieces I've coloured in or anything like that, but then at the same time, I don't want to ruin my own hobby, which I've been enjoying for years. But, like, gaming, this is kind of, it's giving me an outlet where either way I would be playing the game. Either way I would be doing this, so I might as well talk to people while I'm doing it. Because, like I say, it keeps my mind occupied, it keeps me entertained, and apparently it has me chatting to friends without even realising it. Where's all the clicks go?
Lights out and get ready.
My snacks have disappeared. Right, hang on. Whee! Screw you, ghoul matron. Going back to skins. Oh, I'm attacking my own guy there. We'll have a look at what you said in a second. But if you have to with your snakes, I'm so sorry. That really, really sucks. I think that's what I just read anyway. Right, hang on. going back to skins, I'm getting to the point where I need to give up keeping snakes for a bit. So I'm looking for good homes. Subtle hint detected. Give me a second. Would you like snakes?
No.
Fair enough. My friend Adam is looking for suitable homes, and he just said subtle hint detected.
We haven't got the space.
Yeah, that is our main problem, is we haven't got the space. And I've never looked after a snake. I don't know what it entails, but I'm assuming it takes more care than my fish do. The dog kind of looks after himself. But yeah, I love snakes. I would love to have one, but that was why I asked James, because he'd probably do the most of taking care of it. Or him, or her. But I would love to. I wish I could. But it's one of those where I'm already knackered out from taking care of a million fish and a dog. And I don't even take care of them. It's James that does it. But is it just because of the health? Is it because of the health stuff going on? Is it just, or not just, but is it because things are getting worse?
Mail time.
Maybe you should stream the fish tank. I would even, but it's in Elliot's room. And it's so cloudy you can't see in it at the moment because there's that many fish. They keep multiplying. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening with them. Like, they keep multiplying, which is really funny because they weren't meant to be able to breed in the size tank that we've got. So, also, they keep crossbreeding as well. So, every now and again, two different... They're different types of the same species, but now we've got, like, multicolored fish, which aren't supposed to exist, so it's very weird. And then we got snails as well. We got some snails to help keep the tank clean. Yeah, we got some snails to help keep the tank clean because they're good for it, but they, like I say, they just keep multiplying. So, yeah, we need to clear out the tank again. Like, properly clean it and all that jazz, but, yeah. Like I say, can't be trusted with fish, so I probably shouldn't be trusted with a snake, I'm afraid. Otherwise, you know, I would have said yes in a heartbeat. You know, I've always wanted a snake. Also, your snakes aren't your snakes quite big? Like, boas and stuff like that. At least I remember you used to have big snakes. Health is a factor. Cost of energy. And unexpectedly lost my main breeding project a few years back. Babies I hatched and grew to adulthood just as I was about to pair them. Oh mate, that absolutely sucks. Like, that really fucking sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know what to say. I know how much you love your snakes. I know how much you love... Like, hell, it's what started mine and your conversations was your love for snakes and how much I've always wanted one and all that jazz. That's part of the reason we ended up chatting as much as we did growing up. But is there anything you can do to kickstart it? Or maybe downsize to smaller snakes that take up less energy and less cost? Or I don't know. Like I say, I don't know enough about what goes into breeding snakes and what goes into raising them and all that. I highly doubt I could cover the electricity cost, honestly, on its own.
Norsko's defeat is at hand.
Also, I have this weird thing about pinkies. I don't know how comfortable I would be feeding either live or frozen pinkies to the... Excuse me. The other thing I've always wanted is a tarantula. And James has said no to that one too, which is fair. Because again, it's a case of looking after them, and they take a lot more work than I think I would like to realise. Maybe one day, maybe the dream will come true, but until we've got more space and somewhere to actually safely put them, because at the moment the only place we could actually put, well, actually is nowhere. Let's say the only place we can put a snake home would probably be Elliot's room, but again, that's, yeah, like the kitchen's got room, but then you've got to think about all the food. When you're cooking food, it's going to heat up the room. Our bedroom, at the moment, we've got half a wardrobe that's not actually built.
Thought you'd draw me out of hiding, did you? Ask yourself.
The landscape has changed. Electricity is now worth more than the animals, so it's not sustainable like it was. Brexit stopped movement to and from Europe too. I think after this long a break is earned. Do you know what, dude? I do not blame you. A break is 100% earned. You have spent your life dedicated to these animals. And I know how much you freaking love these animals. You wouldn't give them up for anything unless you feel it is absolutely necessary. And yeah, don't beat yourself up about the fact that it's not giving up, it's taking a break, like you say. It's taking a moment for yourself, and your mental and physical well-being come before animals. As much as you love them and as much as I know how much of a passion you've got for snakes, I really do. But you're right, you need a break, you need that opportunity to breathe, and yeah, you need the opportunity to breathe, you need to be able to survive. And you never know, electricity, it might electricity and stuff, it might go down. We might end up with better oh, hang on. We might end up with better prices and better stuff like that, but at the moment, if it's not sustainable, it's not sustainable. Like, unfortunately, there's not much you can do if you can't afford it. And I don't mean just afford it monetarily either. I mean, like, afford it in your own energy levels, your own life. I might try to do something different on a tiny scale just for fun. Specifically a lot of plants. Do you know what? They are so cool. Oh crap. Oh well, I died for you. Jesus, he fully beat my head off. Right. I might try and do something different on a tiny scale for fun. Specifically live plant self-sustaining ecosystem setup. Get some bugs, a couple little frogs, little lizards just to watch. I absolutely love those. Like the circle jars that like grow their own ecosystems inside, they are really cool. The other ones, oh, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of them, but you put there's an animal. I'm trying to think of it. It won't pop into my head. If it comes back, oh, apparently I'm pressing buttons. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But it was to do with that live animal ecosystem thing.
There are times I forget why I'm fighting.
No, never forget. We have a purpose.
Nope,
here.
got no idea.
Do
Gone.
not lose yourself in the battles when there is.
But yeah, I absolutely. Oh, ants. I reckon you with an ant farm, that would be freaking perfect for you. I think you would work with. I think you and an ant farm would be like the perfect little pair. Oh, I love that you said ants farm Canada, ants for Canada. I haven't actually seen the message properly yet because it popped up very quickly, but I'll have a look in just a second. Really, he just threw. Okay. Hang on. When I started watching Ants Canada, I can't do a 10-foot wall viv, but it's inspiring. Yeah, honestly, I get it. Oh, vivariums, that's what they're called. I was trying to get the word in my head, and you know when it just won't pop in. But yeah, vivariums. I absolutely love them. I think they're so incredibly interesting. But I've always wanted an ant farm just because I want to see what happens. But I was watching one a few years back where this guy well and truly screwed up. He had 2 ant farms, and he wanted to put the ants into one big ant farm instead of just having 2, and then he accidentally created an ant battle to the death. So the soldier ants started to protect their respective queens, and so suddenly the ants were fighting for dominance. And yeah, he ended up with basically one ant colony won, and none of the other ants survived. They were all taken out and slaughtered, and I just thought, not hilarious, but just such a bad mess up. Like, you don't... They're territorial creatures, dude. Don't do that. Yeah, you need a lot of space and species diversity so that resources are spread out to avoid that. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. He was trying to move them into a bigger one, but obviously, if he'd have moved them one at a time, like one colony at a time, and they could work out that there was enough resources for everyone, maybe they would have survived, maybe it wouldn't have happened, but yeah, it did not work out for him at all. Which I thought was quite funny and also brutal, how nature is just... Nature's a bitch sometimes. Like, nature is absolutely brutal, and I absolutely... But I love... Oh, he's got staples in his head.
You do too.
I'm trying to remember what I got from the shop now. Got millions, that's what disappeared. Nature didn't raise no fools. Nope, no it did not. Well, except me. Or maybe that was nurture. Who knows?
Darkness, too slow, Tart. Too slow, Tart. Like that.
Ah, shine a light, he adapted.
Shut you up.
Submit, bitch.
I am chosen master.
I want to shun him, just because I want to see what happens. I've never shunned one before, so... I don't know what that does except for banishes them, but I don't know what banishment means. Is he going to come back for me? I want to see what happens. Yeah, honestly, have you been enjoying watching me game? Because I know you've stuck around and we've been chatting, but now that I know we're friends, I want an honest opinion. Like, am I alright in it? Am I doing good? Am I worth watching? And don't worry if you're going to offend me, I really do want constructive criticism. You asked about game requests, what would be the limitation scope? No limitations except for they can't be too overly sexual, because obviously that can't be on YouTube. And I don't do first-person shooters. I'm absolutely no good at them.
Did you hear that?
But otherwise, as long as they aren't too expensive and they're available on PlayStation, I am happy to give any game a go. Try anything once, twice if you like it, 3 times just to make sure. How I live my life, and I've done forever, because I think I am clever. What if it's a console game for a console you haven't got? Well, I've got a PlayStation, I've got an Xbox, and I've got a Sega, but the Sega I can't really stream from. Well, actually, no, it has to be PlayStation, because I don't have a webcam suitable for anything else. Because, annoyingly, the PlayStation is a piss take where you have to buy a specific webcam that works for the PlayStation, but also it doesn't work for anything else. Like, you can't use it as a computer one or anything like that. It has to be a PlayStation 1. I mean, I probably could get one for the Xbox in a couple of months. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I would stream playing on a Sega. I mean, I probably could. There's probably ways to do it. And I can't do computer because I can't work the toggle, the thingies with my fingers. It just doesn't work. They end up dislocating. Can you stream an emulator through the PlayStation? Insert number. It's a PlayStation 5, so possibly? I don't know much about emulators. One sec. Sweet. Sorry. Can we stream an emulator through the PlayStation? No. There we go, thank you. That's why I asked. No, so the only way to do that is jailbreaking it, and then our warranty will be void, so no emulators, unfortunately. But you can usually get, like, they do a Nintendo 64 package, and they do a Sega games package. I'm fairly certain that you can get loads of games on. Why, what game are you thinking? Then I can see if there's availability for it at least. What have you got in mind? Right, where am I and where am I going? I'm trying to go there. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where did you come from, Nigel? It was nothing. You heard nothing. Where the hell have my millions gone? Possibly. Did you get me both flavours or just one? 2 flavours or 1? The millions.
Millions. There's 2 flavors.
I'll find them later. Just remind me. Thank you. Sorry, trying to find my sweets. I'm intrigued by these sour lemon ones. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I had been thinking of a PS2 game, but it might actually be to, scary enemy design at times. How about PS1 game Legend of Dragoon? I can have a look. I shall check out on PlayStation. I'll check out on the PlayStation Store in a bit and see if there's any way to get a hold of it. What was the other one? Because, like I say, as long as it's not overly sexual, it's not a problem. It's just when the sex scenes that you've got to be careful on YouTube.
They look like supplies, sure. But think of them as fuel for our war machine. No one gets our fuel unless I say so. Can't see it. Can't at all. Can't see it. Oh, not at all. Catch me! I'll make you bleed!
Crap, he's a vault breaker. Ooh, he's on fire. Oh, I scared the yellow belly off. Oh, and I got a skill point. Cool. Shadow Hearts. I've heard of that. Not to be confused with Kingdom Hearts, but I think you can only play it if you have the discs. Well, what I can do, I can have a look in CEX, because if it's backwards compatible, then I should be able to play. But yeah, I'll happily look at Shadow Hearts and see if it's something that's playable to me. It might be one of those where I might have to get the discs from CEX, but yeah, I'm happy to get a hold of the game. If I can get a hold of it, I'll happily give it a go. What type of game is it? Like, I have absolutely no idea what it's about or anything like that, so... Please excuse my silence while I'm on. Why is he my target? Right. Completed those. Why does that say new? Oh, let's go and get these bits. I am suddenly absolutely ravenous. Don't know why. Give me a second, I'll abort what you said. Right, so let's have a look.
Those who live in Gondor's lowlands could easily forget how close to Mordor
Both of those
Minas
suggestions are
was.
turn-based RPGs. Legend of Dragoon is fantasy magic swords and stuff.
Or what lies beyond.
Shadow Hearts is an occult-based demon and martial arts and magic set just before World War One. Ooh, they sound interesting. I've never played, or have I played? I mean, I've played. Why can I not think of it? I played Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I played that online and in person, and that one's a turn-based RPG, isn't it? So, yeah, I'd be happy to give them a go. I'll put. In fact, do me a favor, send me a message on Facebook with your game suggestions, and then, because otherwise I'll forget, and this chat doesn't save afterwards, annoyingly. So yeah, send me a message with the game suggestions, and then I'll have a look later.
Never seen a map of Gondor, so.
Yet look at how little your people know of other lands.
See you in a minute. Burp.
To rule, one must be willing to destroy everything that has come before you. Even the memory of it must be purged. Do not think of what is lost. Think only of what will be. This is the story the Dark Lord tells himself. This is the story that will bring an end to Middle-earth.
She learned from Sauron as I did. She survived him as I did.
Then there is wisdom in these words.
Ooh, 2 skill points. Right, let's give me 1 moment. In fact, 2 moments, since you are currently off gallivanting around. Right, so let's have a look-see. What have we got? No, I'll keep the extra last chance. Let's do that one. Pull a targeted enemy towards you. That sounds useful. Right, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring. Excuse me. Up to the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Let's go fly a kite. Let's go give a shot on the highest height. I want to try this thing, so if I do, that's the targeted enemy. Oh, I can now shadow strike. Right, so it's that one. No, I have no idea how that other thing works. Kick ass first, take names later. You call me a monster, you look doing there, dude.
Remember me? You
No.
tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. Instead of shame, I felt pride. I embraced the mark and was reborn. Now I return to finish you.
Oh, you look angry. Okay, you're flammable, soft-headed, dazed by stealth, damaged by everything, immune to curse, bestial frenzy. Enraged after he kills the beast. Okay. Oh crap, he's a vault breaker. Right, okay. I'm gonna go get out of his... Oh, who's he? Vulnerable to stealth. Perfect. Let's go kill a bitch, Luca.
This land is home to the most dangerous creatures in the world. The mighty beasts known as Growls. And the mighty Uruk, who slays them.
He is an Uruk, a mighty Uruk. Die, bitch. Oh, he's, let's shame him. Right, what's his deal? Flammable, soft-headed.
Come here! You big dog! Kneel before me! You will serve the bright Lord! I am with you, with you.
I'm gonna shun you just because you decided to come back and attack me.
You're mine! Shame! I am
Is he back already?
as the maggot you just humiliated. Let me show you what it's like to face a strong Uruk who feels no shame.
Annoyingly, do you know, I'm just gonna kill him this time.
Time to die! Yeah, more of those! You shamelessly failed to learn!
Oh, I am cursed.
Didn't see that coming, eh? Curses you! You tried to shame me, but failed! Death parade! Sauron's darkness compelled! Die, Tark!
No. I don't want to die. You die.
Knock him down again! So... You are shamed, not me!
Alright. Do I shame him? No, I'm just gonna fight him to the death.
Thought you were done with me when you shamed me, did you? I surpassed your pathetic efforts to humiliate me! A shameful move! Easy, sure to talk to.
It is annoying me that I can't find any arrows.
Put down the talk!
Oh. Brutalize him instead. Ooh, let's have a look at this then. Well, it's already better than the other ones. What are we going to look from the Mystic Tribe that's level 40 or higher? Problem is, at the moment, we can't collect anyone. I think we've got to be at level 40 to be able to collect level 40 characters. Because it seems to be anyone below my level I can't collect yet.
Bring it on!
Alright, I'll bring it on, yeah. You gotta fight for your right to party, to party. Where did you come from? Soft-headed dazed by stuff. I don't got no off shots.
What an easy target! Shamefully predictable! Sauron's darkness compels you! Taken Urukwitch down.
Seriously, you're back again?
Rise us back up. You don't look so prepared, man-filth.
I killed you. Right. Let's get ourselves. Oh, damn it, I wasn't. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get out of the way. See, now we're out of the way, and I'm fairly certain there's arrows. Yeah, there is. Oh, we got our arrows back. I must have that thing where I get arrows when I thingy people, but... Right, where did he go? He ran away. Little shit.
I do like beating cannibals. The next day my heart's always sore. Did you hit me? You will obey!
Right, you know what? I want to send a death threat out to that bagger who just ran away from me. Okay, let's send a death threat to the guy that keeps kicking my ass. Not him. There we go. Tugog the Unchained. Wait, clear top. Oh, we can't put a death threat on him? What? Can we death threat anyone else? Yeah, let's death threat this dude. Right, we've set our target. Oh, he's over there. Right, he's vulnerable to stealth. So...
A shameful move! I am unashamed! This
Look running up, kick your ass. It's Tiananmen Square. Oh. I folded. He is over there. Why do they have a bright green eyes? Is it because they're all friends of this guy at the moment? bestial frenzy. He didn't kill anyone.
I am shameless. He's bleeding a bit back. Go! Find the Gulag Moor. Take it, Grave Walker! Stop getting your heads locked off!
Wrong person.
Got you! Time to die! Your time is over!
Shine light.
Got you! Idiot! You can't catch his breath! Move it! Easy! My marks give me no. You are saved, not me.
Stab, stab, stab. Stab, 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 stab. And grab. And grab. And stab. Grab. And stab. And grab. And stab. This is taking a while and it looks like I'm doing a weird little dance with him, but... There we go. Oh, come on, don't you dare be death-defying.
You will never shame me now. Never!
Huzzah, he's finally dead. Ooh, we got a ring off him. Ah, he proposed to me, how sweet. Right, let's have a look. Yep, we can switch over to that one. Ow, my shirt is stabbing me. By the way, let me know when you're ready for dinner, sweet. By the way, let me know when you're ready for dinner, sweet, and I can stop.
Okay. What do you start with?
Me package for the vape liquid.
I've just opened these now, so.
I know, that's why I threw it at you so that I could ask you before you opened them.
I had already opened them when you threw it.
Eh, never mind.
You still through?
At the moment, yeah, but there's no one here.
Let me finish this episode and then Andy these and then.
Oh, don't know why I popped out of there, but I am back. Right. Now that we've killed that effer, let's see which ones we got left. Right, we've got that over there, so let's go and find that. Let's go and kill some people first. Oh, I've got no freaking... Why have they all got green glowing eyes now? They didn't used to have green glowing eyes, right? Or have I just never noticed it? I feel like something's affecting them in the area, like... I've never noticed they have bright green glowing eyes. I feel like that's new. Sorry, kitten wants to be put to bed. Oh, that's cute. James wants to get a cat. He's deciding on whether he wants to get an old mean tabby that can fight against Reggie, or if he wants to get a kitten that Reggie can nurture and love. Because we're not sure how he'll react to one. He likes to chase cats. But obviously, if we had a pet cat, we wouldn't want him to chase it. And he's never really been around cats in a small space, so we're like, do we go for an old tabby who's beaten up and knows his way around the world, or do we get a kitten and let Reggie be nurturing and loving and sweet? But first, the plan is to go to the cat. There's a local cattery not too far from us. Oh, don't you complain, Reggie. We'll still love you if we get a cat. Reggie's arguing with me. He doesn't want us to get a cat, I don't think. He's like, no, no cat. Only me. Ooh, pretty.
Like this as mere adornment.
Get one with the French accent.
Yet this ring marks its wearer as a
the cat.
the line of Hamasia. Its filigrees form a seal that marks correspondence as surely as a signature. This ring may be all that's left of Hamasia's line. I know they perished when Minisita fell.
Do you mean the French cat from Aristocats?
It is far more
I can't think of what her name is. I used to know. I know the male cat's called Tom, but I cannot remember what the female cat's called.
The Hamasia family. I knew.
Let's do that one. Excuse me while I just fix me top. Right, let's see.
I doubt they have any further use for it.
What's that? That's a region boundary. There's a lot going on over here. Right, let's go help my guy. To fleas or not to fleas? This gates? To fleas or not to fleas? Cat is the question. We were wondering the other day whether Reggie might have fleas because I keep getting bitten by something. But he hasn't been itching. James hasn't got any bites. But for some reason I've got a big bite on my neck. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but all under my necklace, I'm bitten to hell. I've got a bite on the inside of my lip. I've got them on my lip. I scratch, therefore I am. Yeah, honestly, I think that would be a cat's motto. I scratch, therefore I am. Ooh, big guy. Hey Adam, it looks like you. And I meant the beard. And that he's tall. At least I've always assumed you're tall. One of these days we will have to meet in person. I mean, we've been saying it for 20 years, but eventually. No, not 20 years, that would have been... Actually, yeah, 20 years. We met when I was 13. I hope you heard it.
The crowd won't be far behind.
Yeah, I love that we've known each other like literally nearly 2 decades, and yet we have never once met in person. Poison proof. I don't know anything about it, that's annoying. Is there any green guys? No, but there is that guy. Let's give it a go. Oh, didn't mean to kill the cargo, I was going to ride that, but oh well. I've been called many things, but tall is not one of them. It's one of those, I've always assumed you were tall. But then again, I'm a short ass and I use a wheelchair, which makes me even shorter, so anyone's tall to me. I'm only 5'2", so... Poison proof and frost proof, and he's freaking fast. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. I really wish it wouldn't tell me he's frost proof every time. I feel like they only need to tell me the once, and then I kinda get the message. Oh, crap. No, not a no chance. God damn it.
Can't kill me now.
I'm 5'7", strikes a heroic pose, hand on hips, billowing cape with disco lights. I like it. And see, you're taller than me, therefore tall. Though, in all fairness, Elliot is nearly taller than me. Well, he is taller than me now when I'm in my wheelchair. And he comes up to basically here, on me. Like, I think Elliot is now 5 foot something, or 5 foot on the dot. And then there's me with my 5'2"ness, who is going to be yelling at him like this when he's older. Put a black mold on my ceiling then, it's the way the light is. How tall is Reggie? Reggie comes up to my thighs, so 2.5 feet tall. Lengthwise though, I'd say he's about 5 foot in length if he stretches all the way out. Because when he lies next to me on the bed in a full stretch, he's basically the same size as me. How many kittens have you got then? Ooh, made myself feel queasy now. He's a heckin'... Ow, my back just cracked. He's a heckin' fluffalump. That he is. He's also a little princess. Where's the dude that killed me that I don't know anything about? There you are. Oh, if I'd known he was vulnerable to stealth, that would have made things much easier. But, oh well. When they shout, oh, you have 2 kittens. Aww. I would have said, oh, no matter how many numbers you just said, but yeah, you have kitten friends. Do they like each other? What are they like? Is they friendly towards each other, or are they a bit evil? I think all cats are evil. Not purposely, they're just born to be evil. Right. Terrified of stealth, terrified of brutality, vulnerable to stealth. Okay. We also need to do 3 headshot kills, but... Nah, we'll just kill him. Otherwise he'll escape. Perfection. Right, let's go and... Oh, I was about to say let's go and send him on a death threat, but he ran away. No, it's not. I don't know what you're on about. No ranger here. Right, let's go and see if we can do this one now. See if we've got enough of an army.
Then it is time to take the Fortress of None.
Fortress of None. None. Ooh, that's a pretty move. And there's something to collect up there. Is that an artifact, or is that where I've killed someone? It's where I've killed someone. Okay. Brother and sister. Hang on. Brother and sister, Uhtred and Luna. Black Tabby and Tabby with spots, born from strays. They are very friendly and playful with each other, but skittish. They catch a lot of mice and worms. Oh, you should get them to catch mice for your snakes, and then feed the snakes the mice, and that would be the perfect little circle of life. Right, let's see if we can kick ass with our little army at the moment. Hello, Bruce. And feed snake poo to the worms. Exactly, there you go. You got your perfect little life to get. You got your perfect little circle of life. I like that the word for all was all.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of blood.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
This is going to be interesting. Right, capture the victory points.
Hold still!
Excuse me, Jesus.
Hold this ground!
The only downside to Dr. Pepper, it makes you burp like crazy. Right. Fear of brutality. Beast fodder. Soft-headed fear of burning. Anyone else? Oh. Right, I need to jump back. And then... recruit. Argul the Hairy. What a name. Stay and fight.
That hurt bad. Oh, a terrible feeling. It might stop hurting right quick.
I'm trying to save you.
You think you're just getting started, but
Shut up,
really,
North
you're
Coast.
about to be finished.
That's better. Right as right.
There we go. Fixed bruise.
Any last words?
I love it. I was about to say I love that someone said any last words and then no one. Captured the flag!
Ripper gear this lot has. Maybe I'll pick up a sword for myself. I could use a new toothpick.
Pick your teeth later. Right now, we need to take the fort.
Thought you could kill me. No one can kill me.
Oh, do you want to bet, biatch? Dirty. Okay, fighting to the death then, I guess. And he did. Bang, bang, you're dead. My sword went through your head. Right, I've collected all of that, so let's capture and go and save whoever's bleeding.
How did he just appear?
Magic.
Look at them there!
Need some assistance here. Get her scarred. Hey, you're getting bogged down already, Ranger.
Oh, shut up,
Let's
Raph.
end this quickly. No one likes a drawn-out siege. fancy this fort capturing business? And once this one's yours, you'll need a new overlord. I'd like to throw my hat in that ring.
Alright, Bruce, I'm sure something can be arranged.
Now I'll snuff the overlord for you.
Killing the Overlord will send a message throughout this region. That message comes from me.
You serve me now. I will conquer for you.
Good boy, Rash.
I have your back, my lord.
And I have my front. Oh, he's an ugly effer. And mahoosive.
This fort belongs to the Bright Lord now!
Can't hear anything in this.
I thought I recognized that.
Is that Ratbag?
Rat bag?
So much to catch up on. Where do I start?
How about your death?
What? You mean getting hit by the hammer? It's a headache at most. I mean, you want to kill an Uruk, you gotta take the head clean off. Does the job every time. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know. Never really been sure about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's all the time. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bruce. Welcome. The man, he's a friend. The Olog, watch him. Make sure he don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, kill me.
How did you end up here?
Well, I was captured by some slavers, actually. They weren't all slavers. Two were cannibals, one was a necromancer. Fun bunch. They captured this Olog. Oh, he was in rough shape. We were cage mates until I sprung us out of there. Olog jumps out, arms go a-flying, and then here we are, the best of friends.
Muronam Kirindu Rahanuk.
Oh, right. I should tell him about the fort thing. Thank you for that. It's kind of a long story. Ranger killed the old overlord, now it's ours.
Ranger?
Oh, yeah, I named him after you.
I'm honored.
Well, it's been nice catching up and all. Bright Lord and me just came by to tell you that the fort's ours now.
Right, Lord. Well, you are welcome to it, Right, Lord. Me and Ranger are done with the Overlord game. It's a right pain. You gotta feed your followers, train your followers, make sure you don't get killed by your followers. Yeah, it's a right bother.
Well, your worries are over, because now I'm Overlord.
No. No, not you. Anybody but you. Whatever you need, Ranger. Me and Ranger have got you covered. Wait, Ranger. It's a little confusing, isn't it? But the point is, Bruce cannot be Overlord.
What's wrong with Bruce?
I'm not working for these two, I'll tell you that right now.
That works out perfectly, because we got no character openings for half-wits.
These squabbling fools. They have their uses. You must choose our Overlord with care.
Maybe
You read my mind.
I am a mighty, vicious... What?
Who do we make the Overlord? I'm assuming we have to choose. I love that it switches back to the female skin. But for the cutscenes, it's like, nah.
Fought and suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs to the Bright Lord!
Nice. Awesome sauce. Right. Who do we make Overlord? I kind of want to make Bruise Overlord. Oh, Bruise isn't actually an option. So, Gund, Shaka, Pushkrimp. Who do we trust? Right, who's the highest level? He's 29, 18, 17, 14, 17, 18, 19, 23. And what are you? 29. So we've got 29 and 29. Screw it, Rash has been annoying me all this time. Let's make him Overlord.
Now we have a foothold in Mordor.
We should upgrade our defenses before Sauron attempts to reclaim what he has lost.
And there are more fortresses to conquer. And the Palantir is back in Minas Morgul. We must choose our next move carefully.
Right, what have we got to do now? Right, we've conquered all that bit. Ooh, an online vendetta. What's that bit? Conquest. So that's the next actual level bit. Do you know what? Let's go and quickly do this online vendetta. Because I do love a good online vendetta. Whee! Oh. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but right, online vendetta time. Let's go and avenge some peeps. And then I'm not going to be on much longer because we'll be having dinner time and all that jazz. But once my partner's finished watching his episode, that'll be when I quit. Just kind of. I've just been informed that food is on, so this will be my final mission. Probably shouldn't have started an online vendetta, but oh well. Oh, itchy brain. Right, it says it wants me to do 3 stealth kills, so... There we go, multiple stealths. Yeah. Stealth is always worth trying first.
You have any idea the headaches you're causing me? I'm trying to build an organisation here.
Oh, are you? Are you really? Oh, I don't give a shit about your organisation, honestly.
I'm not impressed. Sort of like the
Oh, no, you're not. Oh no, did I upset the poor baby? What the hell? It did not say I had to not be noticed. Oh well, kick me out of the online vendetta. We'll try another one later or tomorrow. For now, let's go and do something that's a little less time consuming. Oh, let's go. Yeah, let's just go and destroy some monuments. Hey, monuments have popped up everywhere. Right, we are here. So if we go and destroy... No, that's not a monument. Where did the monuments just go? The fuck? Right, hang on. There were monuments. No, there aren't monuments. Okay then. Let's go and help him with his ghoul hunt. Hang on, let's go and get this green guy.
Did you hear that?
Nah, I didn't hear a thing. I don't know what you're on about. Osborg the Skinner. Nice name. Oh look, a caragor. He was a boy, she was a girl, can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet, what more can I say? He wanted her, she couldn't tell, secretly she wanted him as well. All the friends, they stuck at their nose, they had a problem with his baggy clothes. He was a skater boy, she said see him later boy, he wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space, she needed to come back down to earth. 5 years from now, she sits at home, feeding the baby, she's all alone. Turns on TV, and guess what she sees? Her skater boy rocking up MTV. She calls up her friends, and they already know that they've all got tickets to see his show. He tags along, insists dance in the crowd like something the man she turned down. He was a skater boy, she said see you later boy, he wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space, she needed to come back down to earth. Wheeelchair, 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 no, 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 no. Sorry, girl, but you missed out. What's up, like that boy's mine now? We are more than just good friends. This is how the stories end. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There is more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. He's just a boy, I'm just a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? We are in love, haven't you heard? How we rock each other's way out. He was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio, singing the songs we wrote about a girl you used to know. I'm with the skater boy, I said see you later boy. I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio, singing that song we wrote about the girl you used to know. Going back to Vivid Dreams. Maybe don't play a Plague Tale. Don't play a Plague Tale, the rats got me last night. Do you know what? That's fair. I have, honestly, I can say that I have played games to the point that I see them as I'm trying to like, I have literally seen rooks while I'm trying to fall asleep. Like, I start seeing the, I start seeing, where is it? No, wrong way. Every night when I fall asleep, this is what I see before bed. I see this scene here, where they are all lined up, and that is what I see right before bed. Every bloody night. And when I play, like, online phone games, you know, you've got to, like, match the colours or match the symbols or whatever, I always see them right before I fall asleep.
These supplies.
I know you are as eager as I am to start dividing up the loot. But do not forget to kill the guards first.
Right, Skinner, how do we kill you? Fear of brutality, fear of spiders, damage by range, execution and fire. Oh, he was damaged by range. Hang on, I thought one of them was on my side.
Choicest materials. I
scour them to strip away the fat.
Soften them by pounding in dung and soaking them in caragor brains. And when I slip into your cured hide, I make
God, you're a yapper, aren't you?
I'm going to carve your face.
Oh my god, and there's another one.
You choke on it. Yes! Fear the dark! Swear loyalty to the Great Lord!
I swear to serve you.
Good boy.
For you, master.
Oh, master. Uh-oh. did he kill the other one for me? Brilliant. That worked out. I mean, I wanted to recruit him, but oh well. Right, let's see what we've got. Show me what you've got. Oh, that's what we're trying to do at the moment, but it's at a much higher level somehow. Which makes no sense, because that one's on level 27. Oh, I see. I'm giving up... No, okay. I was going to say, I'm giving up power for a mount. Actually, that one's better, but if we kill 3 poison enemies... Sell that one. We still haven't done that one. No. Kill 5 enemies while mounted. Even then, that one's not as good as the one I've currently got. That one's better. Still can't recruit any orcs, but we can add that. Yeah, we can't recruit anyone 40 or higher because we are not 40 or higher yet. But let's go quickly poison, then shoot some people.
What was that noise?
We need a big surrounding of people so that we can poison them. Right, he's already mine.
I've seen it!
Do I not have the poison ability anymore? Right, let's have a quick look at our abilities.
How many sandwiches?
Right, guys and girls and all those in between, I gotta go because it is time for me to have some fish finger butties with chips. But it was lovely chatting with you all. Adam, thank you for keeping me entertained and keeping me chatting. I may be back on later. I may be back on tomorrow. I will let you guys know. But see you soon, and thank you for being here. Bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be here. I'm joking. What am I doing? I cannot... For Gideon's sake. There we go. Found it. Right.